You're slower than death." That's what my grandson said to me that morning. He laughed after saying it, just a careless laugh. But those 4 words, they stayed in my heart. It was breakfast time, the smell of toast, the sound of the ticking clock, and sunlight slipping through the kitchen curtains. I was spreading jam on his bread, slowly, carefully, like I always do. My hands shake sometimes now, and the knife doesn't move as straight as it used to. He sat across from me, scrolling on his phone, half listening, half smiling. Then he said it again, still laughing. "Grandma, you're slower than death." I stopped moving. The butter knife fell against the plate. He didn't notice. He just kept eating his cereal. I wanted to say something, but I couldn't. The words felt heavy in my throat. I looked at him. My sweet little boy, the one I once carried in my arms when he was sick, the one I sang to sleep when storms scared him. And I couldn't recognize him in that moment. I told myself it was just a joke. Kids these days talk differently, right? But that didn't make it hurt any less. When you get older, you don't need anyone to tell you that you're slowing down. You already feel it. In your bones, in your breath, in the time it takes to climb the stairs. But when someone you love says it like that, it feels like your whole life just became a punchline. He finished eating, grabbed his bag, and left for school. No goodbye, no thank you. Just the sound of the door closing. And I sat there, staring at the toast getting cold on his plate. My tea had gone cold too, but I didn't move. The house felt so quiet, so painfully quiet. As I sat there, my eyes fell on the old family photo hanging near the fridge. Me, my daughter, and a little boy with a missing front tooth. He was laughing so hard that day, sitting on my lap. That little boy was him, my grandson. And I thought to myself, where did the years go? When did I become someone to laugh at? I spent the rest of the morning moving around the house slowly, doing small chores. Not because they needed to be done, but because I needed to keep busy. I dusted the photo frames, watered the plants, folded the same towels twice, but my mind kept returning to those words. You're slower than death. It's strange how a single sentence can play in your head all day long. By afternoon, I couldn't take the silence anymore. I went to my room, opened the closet, and took out a small bag. I put a few clothes in it, my medicine, my wallet, and the old photo of me and my husband sitting on that park bench. He passed away 12 years ago, but that bench still feels like home to me. Before leaving, I looked around the house, every corner full of memories. The walls had marks from when my grandson ran his toy cars along them. The kitchen still smelled like the cookies we used to bake together. I took one deep breath, picked up my bag, and walked out. The air was cold. I didn't walk fast. I didn't have to. For once, I wasn't walking for anyone else. I was walking for myself. I took the bus to the park, the same park where I used to go with my husband every Sunday. The trees were taller now, but the bench was still there, under the same oak tree. I sat down, took out the photo from my bag, and smiled through my tears. I could almost hear my husband's voice. "You always walk too fast for me." He'd tease, and I'd laugh. Funny, isn't it? He used to think I was fast. I sat there for hours thinking about how time changes everything. Not just our faces or our steps, but how people see us. When you're young, you're needed. When you grow older, you just become background noise. You start speaking less because no one really listens anymore. But sitting there, I realized something. Getting older doesn't make you weak. It makes you strong, because you've loved, lost, and kept going. Because you've learned to smile through words that sting. The sky turned orange as the sun began to set. I felt tired but lighter, like I'd let go of something heavy. Just then, my phone started ringing. It was my daughter. Her voice was shaking. "Mom, where are you? He came home and couldn't find you. He's been crying for hours." I didn't say much. I just told her I was at the park. About half an hour later, I saw him, my grandson, running toward me. His hair was messy, his eyes red from crying. He stopped in front of me, breathing hard, and said, "Grandma, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. I was just joking. Please don't leave again." I looked at him, and suddenly, he was that same little boy again, the one who used to hold my hand crossing the street, the one who called me his best friend. He sat down next to me and started crying. I held his face in my hands and said, "I know you didn't mean to hurt me, but sometimes jokes can leave scars that words can't see." He nodded, crying harder. Then he hugged me, so tightly it almost hurt. And I realized that even though I walked away, I didn't lose him. Maybe he just needed to remember who I am. We sat there until it got dark, not saying much. The wind was cool, and the world felt quiet again. But this time, not lonely, just peaceful. When we got home that night, he made me tea. He even added honey, the way I like it. He didn't say sorry again, but he didn't need to. His actions spoke louder than any word could. And now, when I walk slowly round the house, he doesn't rush me anymore. Sometimes he even walks beside me, matching my steps. That's love. Quiet, patient, and real. So if you're watching this, I want you to remember something. Be gentle with the people who once carried you. Don't let time or words erase the love that raised you. Because one day, when the laughter fades and the phone stops ringing, those hearts might stop waiting. Tell them you love them while you still can. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe. Let's keep these stories alive for all the hearts that learn to heal quietly.